suitcase in my hands, standing on a porch, trying hard to understand. Mama never called, daddy never stayed, just a faded photograph and promises they're frayed. A different family took me through their door, said I'd have a home, said I'd be alone no more. But every dinner table felt 1,000 miles away, like I was just a shadow that happened to stay. I kept waiting for someone to ask if I was okay, but nobody ever noticed when I slowly slipped away. Why don't you care? Why don't you see? I'm screaming from the corners where you leave me to be. I've been breaking into pieces right in front of your eyes, but you never stop scrolling, never hear my cries. Why don't you care? What more can I do? I've been changing who I am just to matter to you. If I disappear tomorrow, would you even know I'm gone? Why don't you care? Why don't you care at all? Got older and I learned how to hide the pain, paint a smile on my face while I danced in the rain. Straight A's on report cards, trophies on my shelf, but nobody ever asked how I felt about myself. Then I tried the other road, thought maybe they'd react. Started making stupid choices just to make them look back. Stayed out way too late, broke rules I never broke before, but all I got was silence like the times before. Every mistake was just another flare into the night, but nobody came running when they saw the warning lights. Why don't you care? Why don't you see? I'm screaming from the corners where you leave me to be. I've been breaking into pieces right in front of your eyes, but you never stop scrolling, never hear my cries. Why don't you care? What more can I do? I've been changing who I am just to matter to you. If I disappear tomorrow, would you even know I'm gone? Why don't you care? Why don't you care at all? Friends started leaving one by one. Guess broken hearts so much fun for anyone. Red receipts and excuses, empty promises. Again I watch the names fade away like strangers in the end. Now my phone barely rings and my room stays dark. I've got conversations written in a notebook full of scars, talking to the ceiling cause it's all that listens now. Still wonder why nobody's around. Maybe I'm too quiet, maybe I'm too loud, maybe I'm the lost kid nobody talks about. Maybe if I vanish, maybe if I fell, maybe then you notice I've been hurting all this time. I don't want your pity, I don't need applause, I just wanted someone to care enough to pause, to look me in the eyes and tell me I belong, instead of making me feel invisible for so long. Why don't you care? Why don't you see? I'm standing in the wreckage of what used to be me. I've been calling out forever, but the echo's all I hear, and every passing year just makes it clear. Why don't you care? Why don't you try? Why am I still begging for a reason why? If I disappear tomorrow, would you finally realize that I spent my whole life hoping you look in my eyes? Why don't you care? Why don't you care? Why don't you care? Why don't you care at all? 7 years old with a suitcase in my hands, still waiting for someone to understand, and the silence answers louder than before. Why don't you care? Why don't you care anymore?